Welcome to part 2 of this competition, everyone. If you haven't seen part 1, that is linked in the description below, as well as episode number 1 from this series of videos where we're going over some of our pre-game strategies and whatnot. So check those videos out and then come back here for part 2 of this competition. Now, let's get back into the action.
Fish, big fish, really big fish.
Really?
Yeah. This thing must be really big or something. Yeah, it's big. It's really big.
Oh, dude, stay on, please. Please, baby.
Right here.
Back here.
Over here, over here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Dude, I'm jacked.
That thing was just digging.
Oh,
The whole
dude,
spinnerbait. That thing wouldn't come up.
Oh
I set the hook and it didn't even move.
Oh my gosh. It's nice fish.
Dude. Yeah.
Did you just pound it?
Oh, it was just weight.
Really?
Well, maybe she hit it hard, but when I set the hook, it didn't move.
Dude, this weed bed here is just stacked. Yeah, there's a ton of fish in here. It's like probably like 5-6 feet of water, maybe over 551. So yeah, I mean, the fish are in here. I just raised that other one that was on the outside. So hold on.
44 and a half.
44 and a half.
Oh no, 45.
45. Big head. Tail towards me a little bit. Okay. It's a feisty one.
Oh yeah. Other side.
Dude.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Now we're into some fish.
Oh yeah.
Now we're talking, man. Wow, man. Having fun now. We're finally getting into some nice ones. But it's been work. We got hours left. How many hours? Like 4 hours, 5 hours left at least. Plus sunset's coming, so we want to go back on that big girl at sunset. So hopefully get her to go on top water. We'll see what happens. So spinnerbait gets her done again. It's a good change up earlier today. So that's 5 fish, 45, 37 and a half. And then the ones that don't count are 29, 28, 27 and a half. I mean, still, they're obviously eating today, so we gotta keep going. Well, we're wrapping her up for our first day on the water, 5-fish day, which with a 45, I mean, it's a pretty good day up here in the Northwoods. So wish we could have got some a little bit bigger, but we'll take it. I mean, it's fun. We had great action, even from pike and other fish too, smallie. But we'll see. We'll meet up with Chaz here and see what the final damages were. So stay tuned. Recap for the day. I mean, it was a 5-fish day for us. 2 that only counted according to our point system, but how'd you guys end up?
So we lost 1 muskie for sure, and I had 1 on that felt pretty good. And other than that, you know, we were scratching our heads for quite a long time during our 16-hour day on the water. It all kind of clicked toward the very end of the day.
Well, midday we kind of made a switch to, I mean, we knew we had to find weeds. I mean, look, that was kind of our game plan from the beginning, but we found a new massive weed bed that basically, that's what got us our fish.
Yeah,
I mean,
stuck to that.
And they were stacked, and like we said it in the video, I mean, it's just, that's where they were, and once we found them, you knew it. I mean,
Well, absolutely, and I think we were kind of talking at some point, and it was like, oh my God, you guys spotted it before we realized what was going on, and now, which is going to make tomorrow very interesting if, you know, things always change, but if that pattern, of course, stays the same, and I think the fish are there, they're not going to be going anywhere.
yeah, I mean, Jacob initially made the call to go south to find weeds, and it worked out. But there was clearly a lot of bait fish there too.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys did raise a big one though, right towards the end. You said.
We
think
did. I mean, well, you know, that was what we needed to kind of like after 15 plus hours for
Morale
us.
booster for us.
Yeah,
it
that was
tough.
nice to see. Like you know, and which is going to be really neat to see what happens tomorrow.
Tomorrow is the new day.
Yeah.
Darn right it is.
And we can relate because we saw it last weekend, and actually the last 2 weekends we've struggled, and now Jake finally banged some nice ones today, which.
Well, and congratulations, by the way. I mean, which is just phenomenal. When you have success, I mean, I think we can all appreciate, you know, somebody else having a big day, which is awesome because we're all in.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what size we're catching, it's fun, but.
But getting big fish is pretty cool.
Yeah, it steps it up a notch.
Yeah,
That's why we all do it. I mean,
Yeah.
So.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see what our 2 teams, how we go about things tomorrow. Because I have a feeling we're going to be both teams are going to be dialed in on kind of a similar idea tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which will be fun. And I think it's definitely going to add to some of the intensity because I know from the old tournament days, you're always looking over your shoulder and you're like, are they grabbing for the net? No, probably pike, just a pike. You know, it's gotta be pike. You know, like so I mean, there's some anxiety that goes with that too when you're neck and neck and you're kind of so it'll be interesting.
And yeah, I mean we've got a 45 and a 37 and a half, but it can change in a flash.
Yes.
It can go the opposite way real fast, so it'll be interesting tomorrow. Let's put out day 2 and hopefully hook some nice ones.
I'm excited.
That fish?
Oh man!
Oh my God, Mike! 17 hours later.
Oh my goodness, man! We really had to work hard for this fish. We've had so many missed opportunities, but finally,
We got her.
finally.
All right, let's get her back and get another one. We're right on the major period.
That's solid.
Keep going. Speed her up.
Nice one.
36, 37.
Yeah. Right on rise basically. 10, 15 I think right now. 17. So what's the good word? You got what?
A small one,
Really?
27, yeah.
So no points on the board yet. No points on the board yet, then, huh?
How about you guys?
2 good ones this morning.
Well, at least you got one.
Yeah, he was happy to put a fish, man. Get a muskie in the net and just take a photo just for the hell of it. I'm like, hey.
So there's your midday update. Nothing too noteworthy, but there's some action going on. So small one for Chaz and lost 2, but besides Alex's follow, it's been a slow morning for us. But we're gonna try some new spots, try finding some new weeds. But we've got moonrise coming up at 5:30, so we want to be back in position to our go-to spot and hopefully get some fish that are moving by then. So stay tuned.
I got one in the net. Chaz got one in the net.
That's points, man. It's gotta be. That's close, ain't it?
Close.
Dang it. I got all excited there.
Oh, we put one right back to Chaz.
First one of the day. Boom. Jeez, I got all jacked up there for nothing. I don't know. That might be short yet.
It's still fun, dude.
Oh, that thing banged it. Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna go 30, but what do we got? Right there.
Oh, we got 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 30.
30. 30. 30 more points to the board. Sweet. Let's get going. Chaz just banged one too. Not sure how big that one was, but yeah, brand new spot. Jake we did a little searching on the way back to another weed bed and decided to stop at this one quick, so banged one right off the bat on the double eights bucktail. So, boy, it gets the guy all excited when you're competing. It adds a whole new, different rush. Big fish, dude. Get the net. Big fish. Dude, big fish, Mike. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Hang on, Mike. Hang on. Get over. She's in, dude. Nice. Dude. Oh, my God. Mikey, baby. Dude, we did it. This is as good as it gets. We're in the last 20 minutes of our competition here with Burnin 8s on our YouTube challenge here, and we just got a monster, man. Let's show them what she looks like. Mike, here she comes.
There she is.
Oh, look at that dark water beast.
Dark stained water, dark muskies.
That is awesome.
Awesome.
Crush the 500 in the wind on moonrise.
Nice.
All right, let's get her back, man. That's awesome.
Well, what's the final tally, boys?
Oh, we finally got something going today for the
Yeah.
first time in a long time, it feels like. So we put 4 on the board,
Yeah?
and 2 of them were in the figure 8, so I don't know, maybe bonus points, maybe not.
How
No, but
big?
actually, no, only one counted. We had to throw a little suspense in there.
I was getting a little nervous. I was getting feel like
No, so the big one was 37.5, just gorgeous fish. And we had 3 that were like on the dot, 27s. And
Really?
they must have that year class in here, that 27 to 30.
Yeah, I
'cause we-
stocked them hard.
Yeah.
We seem to be catching a bunch of them. So, all in all, we're pretty darn happy with our results
it's
today. Now,
fun.
how about you guys? I saw you guys catch one in the bay.
Yeah, we got one more 30. That was like right on the dot 30. Like you couldn't I mean, you couldn't get it any closer.
In the tail.
So, and then he got one more 27. So
There's a lot of
another
those.
27.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Because I thought I saw you guys, one maybe over there, I saw some guys down and up and this and that, or
Yeah. Yeah.
so a 30 and a 27 to finish
Yeah.
off on your guys' end.
Pretty good.
But still, absolutely, like you said, brand new water.
Yeah.
And definitely dialed in the pattern, at least for, you know, the week.
7 fish in a weekend with, I mean, we didn't know a thing about the water when we came out here. I mean, not the size wasn't the greatest, but even though it's still
Exactly.
well, you
That's
gotta-
what we were thinking. We were thinking so far from what we've seen, maybe, you know, I mean, I don't know, you're 45. I mean, that's
Yeah.
definitely a big fish. So I guess you really can't say small fish out here.
Right.
How many overall now? So you had 7,
Yeah.
we had 4. So I want to say from Musky Mastery, Mike Richardson and I, we just want to say congratulations to Burnin 8s on a win this weekend. A successful musky competition. We all got some fish, but you guys definitely got the W.
Well, we got to thank you guys for coming out. I mean, we kind of talked over the winter is what it was, and we're like, we got to get together. We wanted to, I mean, fish with you, and we made a whole weekend out of it, which was cool.
Yeah,
and,
it couldn't have been better. I mean, grilling out, sharing good stories, good food,
yeah.
and a great cabin to stay at,
Yeah.
and obviously a good body of water that we found.
Yeah,
So
it's what it's all about. I mean,
it is.
this type of weekend right here, and beautiful weather, but
And
so-
hopefully many more musky hunts to come.
yeah.
Looking forward to it. Hey,
Chaz,
awesome job, Ross. Been fun.
Mike, yeah.
Alex? Yeah, it was great. And thanks again for the food, guys. It was just awesome. It was just incredible. So
no, I'm looking forward to another one. I think it's fun. It's,
For sure.
There's a little bit of that competition. I mean, you got the normal rush of the muskie, and now you throw in.
a little bit of tournament competition,
yeah, I
especially
mean-
when you're in proximity. It's terrible watching the other team.
You catch 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's stay in touch and let's do something again, huh?
for sure.
All right.
All right, guys, take it easy.
It was fun.
It was way fun.
All right, tight lines, guys.
Tight lines.
Well, there's another competition in the books for Burnin 8s, and it was all in all, it was a good weekend. I mean, it was a fun weekend, and what better? I mean, 7 fish in the boat on new water, like we kind of said earlier with Chaz and Mike. I mean, not the wish they were a touch bigger, but still, it's fun to be hooking up. So, you figured how many inches for us total?
223.
223. If that counts the ones under 30 also, but I mean, got to give a shout out to Chaz and Mike for coming up and doing it, and it was fun talking to them over the winter. We met up with them at the Musky shows and kind of hit it off from there, and we scheduled it, and we got good competition in, so, and out on new water. So, but definitely 2 great guys, fun to hang out with, and we had a great time with them this weekend. So, but be sure and check out Chaz's YouTube channel, Musky Mastery. He's got a lot of good tips and educational value for musky fishing, so I think you guys would like it. We got to thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the competition. Let us know what you think. If you like the competition aspect, if like these videos. So, but that's it for this week. We'll see you later.